I recently posted a video describing an impactful dream I had. This was the first time I heard the words end times in a dream. After thinking and praying about it, this is what I think it means. Here's a quick sketch to show where things were located relative to one another. The dream took place in a wooded area. There was a house in the middle of these woods. When I arrived, there were people outside. I don't remember a lot about who was there, why, or what they were doing. I just remember seeing people riding bikes, playing games, or hanging out by the garden. This could be a reminder that people will be doing different things, just living life, when the rapture happens. Matthew 24 says, "Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left. 2 women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken, and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come." Later, I told them I was leaving. Some of them decided to leave as well. We said goodbye, and left in different directions. I walked through the woods by myself. There were many trees, and nobody around. After walking for some time, I stopped and looked to my left. There was something moving about 10 feet in front of me. It was an animal, but not one I've ever seen. At first, I thought it was a black dog. It had short legs, and its body had very little hair. But then I looked at the head, and it wasn't that of a dog. The head was big, wide, and had very long hair. It kind of looked like a bison head. The color of this thing was a very dark black, and it looked evil. I was confused, because I've never seen an animal like this. It looked like a hybrid animal. I think it represents a beast. The book of Revelations includes descriptions of beasts. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. Chapter 13, verse 2. I was thinking, what in the world is that? It better not start walking towards me. It did not. It just kept walking, very slowly from the left to the right. I was kind of surprised that it didn't even turn to look at me. It looked so evil, and ready to attack. This could mean that, since the rapture hasn't happened, and the tribulation hasn't begun, the beast is on its way, but doesn't yet have the power he will have when it begins. As I was standing there waiting for this thing to walk away, a man walked out from the woods on the right, and just stood there looking at me. Now I'm thinking, great, this situation was strange enough already, and now this guy is here to make it more uncomfortable. I need to get out of here. I didn't know if he was a threat, but I didn't want to stick around to find out. So, who is this guy, and is he good, or evil? I think he was wearing a square pattern long sleeve shirt and jeans. He didn't look evil, but there was something about him I didn't like. What's interesting, is that the man appeared in the area the animal walked towards. Did the animal turn into the man? Is this showing that the beast will appear to the world as a normal-looking guy? Or, maybe the animal represents the first beast described in Revelations, and the man represents the second one. The man kept staring at my feet. Then, he pointed at them and said, "Walk high, walk high." I was confused and ignored him. I thought, if I run, he or the animal might run after me, so I'm going to fly away, that way they won't catch me. As I said earlier, there was something I didn't like about the man, so I ignored him when he talked to me. This reminds me of John chapter 10 verse 4 through 5, "The sheep follow him, for they know his voice, and a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers." Now, why did the man keep staring at my feet? Ephesians 6 verse 15 says, "And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace." Could feet in the dream symbolize peace? What kicks off the 7-year tribulation? A peace treaty. Is this why he was looking at my feet, waiting for the peace treaty to happen? Let's move on to the next question. What did the man mean by, walk high? If he meant, fly, why didn't he just say fly? Could this show that the Antichrist will not speak truth? We know he will speak many lies, and even claim to be God. As I'm flying away, I look back, and now there's a second man standing there. The first man tells him, look, a sign of the end times, and the dream ended. I think that flying away represents the rapture. Why did the man say, look, a sign of the end times? Signs and the end times is something Jesus talks about in the Bible. Was the man mocking him? Who is the second man that is now standing next to him? Maybe the second man represents the people who will listen to and worship the Antichrist. Wait, there are 3 beasts described in the book of Revelations. In the dream, there was an animal, the man, and now another man. Is he the third beast? During this encounter, I could see the parking lot, so I was close to the exit, but never reached it, because I flew away. When the rapture happens, we won't be here for the 7 years of tribulation. Luke 21:36 says, Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Is this it? Is this the end? Are you prepared to enter the gates of paradise?